Hey guys, so in today's video I want to take you through how to market your cleaning business. So over the years we have used and tried many online and offline marketing channels, and in the next few minutes I'm going to take you through those that I believe are the most effective and those that we still use in my own cleaning business today. So I will talk about the three most effective channels towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay until then. But to start off, let's talk about the first category. The first category are what I call the pay-per-lead websites, and I've talked about these channels in other videos in my YouTube channel, but really these websites allow you to pay per lead. So if you can see various leads come in, you can see if someone is looking for a residential recurring residential weekly service, and if you decide that that person is interesting for you and you would like to follow up with that lead, you can pay a set dollar amount to these websites, and you will then get that person's email address, and then you'll get that person's phone number. Once you purchase that lead, you can then follow up with that contact and then try to close them on the phone. So there are lots of different pay-per-lead sites. Bark is one, Thumbtack is another, Angie's List is another. There are lots of different pay-per-lead websites. As I've talked about on my channel, Bark and Thumbtack would be the two that I would focus on to begin with. These are really pay-as-you-go type services. So you don't need to commit to spending a certain amount of dollars each month buying leads. You don't need to sign up for a monthly subscription model. You're not locked in for 6 or 12 months. Bark and Thumbtack are pay-per-lead sites, so you can very easily start getting leads out of the door very quickly. And I think this is a great channel for those of you that are relatively new to the cleaning business and looking to get those first new clients in through the door. So Bark and Thumbtack would be where I would focus. Angie's List is another that you may have come across. They're a relatively large business, but the reason why I don't find this website as effective is that, or I don't recommend it as much, is because you tend to need to sign up for a 12-month commitment. So you're paying a monthly subscription fee, and I believe that for those of you that are starting out, we need to be flexible. We don't want to have a large financial commitment each month if we can do. So what I would say would be park Angie's List for the time being. Look at Bark and Thumbtack. They work in a similar way, but as I said, these pay-per-lead sites are really, really great way to get started in business. So that would be the first category. A couple of other sites that are talked about a lot is Yelp. So Yelp, for those of you that don't know, is really like an online directory. So you can find plumbers in your area, you can find cleaning companies in your area, you can find restaurants in your area. It's really a local service directory, and that was how it was set up many years ago. And those companies that list on the Yelp directory can get, you can fill out a profile, you can add photos, videos, and importantly, this is where you can ask your customers to leave some Yelp reviews. And Yelp used to be incredibly effective, even 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Right across the country, Yelp would have been one of the most effective places to go. And once you have a listing for your business, and providing you have some decent reviews on your business, you should start getting people getting in touch with you, either sending you a Yelp message or calling your business up directly. You can also advertise in Yelp as well, and you can and the way that Yelp works is that you can pay for each time your advert is clicked. So you can create an advert and you can say, okay, we're based in this area, and your adverts can pop up when anyone is doing cleaning related searches in your area. So if you've got a really filled out profile, you've got lots of great reviews, then advertising on Yelp can be a really great way to do it. However, if you don't have many reviews, if you have a very empty profile, then it's not going to be as effective. So Yelp is definitely worth putting some money money into as well. Again, one of the good things about Yelp is that you're not committed to spend a certain amount each month. You know, you want to be using the pay-per-click model, so you know, putting a certain budget in there, and depending on what Yelp is charging for the cost per click, and this differs according to where you're based in the country, you know, you can just put in, say, $500 and see how many clicks you get, see how many messages you get, and importantly, how many clients that you get through the platform as well. So one of the things that we do to really track these leads is to make sure that if someone goes to your profile, on your profile you want to put some sort of Yelp specific discount code. You may say, you know, for clients that book through the Yelp platform, if you book with the code Yelp20, you'll get $20 off your first booking. And this really helps you to track where your calls are coming from, because if you're getting people messaging you through the Yelp platform, you obviously know that that person has found you through a Yelp ad or your Yelp profile. But if someone is calling your office directly, then it's much less clear cut. So if that person calls you and then says, I have this Yelp20 discount code, you then you can then ascertain that that person has come through Yelp as well. And that really helps to, you know, at the end of the day, allow you to figure out, you know, how many leads did we get through Yelp, how many clients did we put through Yelp, how much money did we put into the ad budget, and ultimately, are you getting a good return on investment? So Yelp is one of those platforms that 5 years ago used to be super effective. It used to be one of the main channels. It has become less effective over the last few years, as there are more and more marketing channels that have become more popular. But you know, for example, I know that, you know, working with clients on the West Coast of the country, that, you know, Yelp is still a super effective place to get clients. So you want to put some money to work, track where all these leads and calls are coming from, and then ultimately whether you're getting a good return on investment. So point 2 is Yelp. 3 is Facebook. So Facebook is obviously one of the highest traffic websites in the world. And Facebook, you know, you can use Facebook in a couple of ways. So you can use Facebook again on a cost per click model. So you can put a certain amount of budget into Facebook. You can say, I want to advertise to people in this area. You can create an advert that says, you know, you offer this cleaning service, and then you can get people to either message you through Facebook Messenger, or fill out a form, or give you a call. And in exactly the same way, we want to add a coupon code on there so we can track particularly the calls that we're getting through Facebook. So Facebook, again, is definitely worth putting money into and testing it out. You know, I could very easily say, you know, forget about all these channels, just focus on, you know, these channels. But I firmly believe that, you know, you need to put money into it. You need to see for yourself, for your specific location, what the return on investment is. So with Facebook, generally, the cost per clicks are going to be less than Yelp or Google, and I'll talk about Google in the next few minutes. But the issue is with Facebook is that it tends to be a more passive platform. You know, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, you know, maybe you've got a few spare minutes, you're waiting for a bus, and you're waiting to meet up with friends, so you're not actively in the market for a cleaning company. You know, as you're scrolling through your feed, you may see a cleaning company ad pop up, and, you know, it may be the case that actually you are interested. You know, maybe you're not ready to buy today, but maybe you are interested. So what tends to be the case is that you will get charged a lower cost per click, but the close rate of those leads to become actual clients is going to be less than, say, Yelp or Google, for example. So you need to weigh up, you know, you're obviously getting charged a lower cost per click, but your close rate is going to be less. So you need to weigh up whether the lower close rate is worth the lower cost per click. And again, it's the same thing. Put a bit of money to work, put in $500, put in $1,000, and see how many leads, see how many clients you get from that, and ultimately if you get a good return on investment. So Facebook can be super effective because you know that in your location you will be getting in front of those people. The issue will be how many leads are you getting and the quality of those leads as well. So similar to Yelp, add that coupon code, track your calls, track your messages, and at the end of that month or the end of the 2 or 3 months, look at how many clients you've got. And if you're getting a good return on investment, then you want to keep feeding the machine. So category 3 or point 3 is Facebook. Number 4, and where I firmly believe your money is going to be best spent, is Google. So in my own cleaning business, we really scaled to 4 cities and 7 figures by doubling down on Google. So when we talk about advertising on Google, there are 3 areas of Google that you can advertise. Google local service ads, which is effectively Google's pay-per-lead channel, where Google will charge you a set dollar amount for any calls that are sent to you or any messages that are sent to you from potential clients. Google Ads, which is the long-term Google cost per click model, where you create an advert and each time your advert is clicked, Google will then charge you a set dollar amount. Obviously, the name of the game is that once someone clicks on your ad and goes to your website or goes to your landing page, then you need to try and convert that click to a lead. And then third is Google SEO. Google SEO is a far longer term process. It is really something that for relatively new startup businesses, I would say focus on these other areas. Google SEO will take 6 to 9 months to really get any traction, particularly in the locations where there are lots of cleaning companies. But effectively, Google SEO talks about the aim of Google SEO is really to get you ranked in the map pack, which is what they call it, in the middle of the page. So say you're based in Chicago. If someone types in house cleaners in Chicago, you'll see the Google local service ads listings at the top, Google Ads at the next, and then in the middle of the page is your Google Maps listing. That will be where the map is, and you'll see a few companies. Below that is what's called the Google SEO organic listings, and again, that is part of SEO. So SEO, really the aim of SEO is to get your company visible in those top 3 positions in the Google Maps listings, as well as the organic listings below. So I would say Google SEO is something to really revisit when you maybe get to $20,000 a month, because it is expensive. It does take 6 to 9 months of investment every month to start getting ranked. Once you do get ranked, then you are obviously getting leads and clients from the back of it, but you will need to invest $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month to get someone who knows what they're doing to manage your SEO campaign for you. And that is something we offer at Project 83 alongside Google Ads. But I would say, because there is that 6 to 9 months investment up front, get your business, grow your business to that 20K level, then start investing in SEO. So in the next few minutes, I'll just focus on Google local service ads and Google Ads. I think those 2 are super effective. If you do those right, you will get to 10K a month, 20K a month pretty quickly, if you know what you're doing. So firstly, Google local service ads. So Google local service ads is a relatively new platform that Google has rolled out over the last, I would say, last couple of years. And effectively, you can get up to speed with Google, get signed up with Google local service ads as an advertiser relatively quickly. You need a few things. You need to have your LLC set up, you need to have insurance, and you need to have a Google profile with 5 reviews on there. But what if you have those, you can be approved as a Google local service ads advertiser. It takes a few weeks to get set up and ready to go with that. But effectively, what happens is that you can then say, we're based in this Chicago area, we are looking for house cleaning clients, and Google will send you phone calls, send you messages for people who are searching for these services in your location. So Google Ads, Google local service ads can be a super effective place. You get people, and the reason why I like Google is, if you as a potential customer are looking for a cleaning company to help clean your house, the first place you go to Google. It's less likely to be Facebook, less likely to be Yelp. So the close rate, if you get leads through Google, is going to be a lot higher. So this is why I really focused on this when building out my cleaning company. So Google local service ads is one of the first channels you want to focus on Google. Google Ads is the other platform you want to focus on in terms of getting in front of Google traffic. So Google, if we think about Google local service ads being super simple, super easy to get up and running, as you can imagine, because it is super easy, any cleaning company can effectively get signed up as a local service ads advertiser. It means it's very difficult to differentiate against other cleaning companies. There's not much you can do there. Google Ads is a far more sophisticated platform. There are lots of different things that you can trial out. You can target different keywords. You can target different days of the week you want to advertise. You can create different ad copy to get in front of those people. So Google Ads is a far more effective it can be a far more effective way to compete against other cleaning companies because there are so many other things that we can do. So Google Ads is the other channel you want to think about. So within the Google platform, Google local service ads, Google Ads, and Google SEO. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. As I said, to summarize, the pay-per-lead sites are a great way to get started in business. Bark and Thumbtack would be the places that I would focus on. Yelp would be the next one. Put a bit of money to work, see how that works for you. It can be very effective depending on where you are based in the country. Next is Facebook. Facebook tends to get lower cost per clicks, a lower close rate, but at the end of the day, you need to see in your location if the lower cost per clicks are making up for the lower close rates that you're getting. But as I said, for category 4, Google is really where I'd focus. Put your money into local service ads, put your money into Google Ads, get to that 20K level and then start investing in Google SEO. So, if you are interested in getting help running your Google Ads and Google SEO, then have a look at, the link I drop in the comments below. We run a marketing agency called Project 83, and we only work with cleaning companies across the country, and we help them manage and get really great results with Google Ads and Google SEO. So if you want any more information, just follow the link to my website and you can get in touch with us through that link. But anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. Do let me know if you've got any questions. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of the day and I'll see you on the next one.